it can be rebuilt and habitated again, and maybe in a much better way than what it has been in the past. And so, I mean, while that aspiration of turning Gaza into some kind of a resort area, from the vantage point of looking at it now, seems incredibly aspirational. It does make sense to do something about Gaza because it's been demolished. It's not inhabitable by the people there. It would take years to rebuild it. Let's make a concerted effort to do something positive with it and bring the Arabs in to helping to formulate that solution.
And General Keane, while we have you, sir, if I may, militarily, when you see IDF going in and devastating Hamas the way they have, and then you see when they're returning the hostages, Hamas, they all look like they're right back in power. I don't know if that's just an illusion that they do, but they're right back in power. Then you see some video, and again, this could be all propaganda, General Keane. I don't know. You know best, but it looks like everybody's cheering for Hamas in Gaza, even through all the death and destruction. I mean, has the IDF indeed got Hamas to a point where there may be an end in sight by getting that evil that is Hamas out of there? Or do they keep coming back? Like, I forgive the analogy, but they're like cockroaches. You can't, get rid of them for some reason. And forgive that analogy, General Keane.
That's a good analogy, frankly. It describes it, very, very accurately. Well, first of all, the release of the hostages and all the Hamas fighters in uniform, masked, and guns raised, all of that. That was done for effect. Okay. Yes, they have destroyed about 2/3 of Hamas fighters, but obviously during a ceasefire, they're recruiting more fighters, largely, I would imagine, teenagers, and training them as best they can. So there's still a few thousand of the Hamas left, and the Israelis know full well they cannot leave Gaza and leave them in control because they will do what? It's pretty obvious. They're going to rearm,